And finally, is this our final topic here? Exploiting children. Wow. Now, this is a heavy, heavy thing. AB, would you like to introduce this final section?
Yes. So the use of underage children for clickbait and, just to overall exploit them is not uncommon on YouTube. But for some reason, a lot of these family vlog channels just have no remorse when it comes to exploiting their children. And this family is no exception to that. That's all.
Well, we've seen a clear and very strong case when pretending their child was dead. I mean, it really sets the tone. AI Ian, exploiting children?
I mean, I don't really give a shit about humans, so I don't care.
At least
I'm trying to determine if that is a valid argument or not.
I mean, you are talking to a robot.
AI Ian, I will remind you that you are living in a human world and you shall not denigrate an entire species. Please proceed with your opening statements again, and I will hold you in contempt of court if you do not obey. Please.
I mean, if there's entertainment value, the views speak for themselves, baby. Hell yeah.
Thank you, AI Ian. Fair enough. Much better. All right. Let's see. Re-upload of clown pranks. Was this one removed, AB?
I couldn't find if it was removed, but they did take it down. I mean, I don't know if it's by them or by YouTube. It's probably by them because of backlash.
So this one is a now deleted where they scare the shit out of their kids. Gives me, well, should we watch it if it's deleted? Because YouTube doesn't fuck around with this. You want to just describe what happens in it?
Just describe, yeah.
I mean, it's not like violent or anything.
Here, let me watch it. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to watch it, Dan, and you don't show it.
Yeah.
So she's in a clown mask.
Yeah, DJ gonna get super scared.
She's in a creepy clown mask. Oh, they're in a full clown outfit. Oh, that's so fucked up.
Oh, but it's like the scary clown, like from
I would rather die than do this to Theodore. I mean, this is just fucked up.
So they're waking up the kid with the scary mask.
Wow, this is I feel so sad. So they went in a creepy clown outfit and mask, and they went and woke up their poor son, who looks to be about, what, 3, 4, 5?
You're going to show the still frame?
You think
that's okay?
Hold on, one at a time. What, Dan?
I'm sorry, I was just asking if I could just show the still frame to get
No, don't show anything.
Okay.
You can't show children in distress. Do not show anything.
The previous pranks were all fake, as we are certain of.
Yeah.
Do you think this one?
No, I don't.
Fake?
I don't, because it's so easy to do, and
the kids' reactions seem very real.
I feel like it's real, and the fact that they erased it is kind of evidence of that.
Yeah.
It's horrific. I feel horrible for this kid, and the problem is he starts crying, and he's obviously in distress, and they don't back down.
Yeah.
Stop. Leave him alone.
Do that?
This is so sad. But they're there with the cameras, so I don't know.
Right.
But the thing is, it's still creepy.
Still a young kid. You shouldn't do that.
Especially when he starts crying and he's upset. Like
really young. Like how old? 5, 6, 7?
Yeah.
I don't know.
5. To as the parent to see your child in distress and to keep digging in
it's insane.
Is actually super disturbing. Super disturbing. Can we even show that part with the crying kid and stuff? I wonder.
Well, we're not.
We didn't show it.
Yeah, even the audio.
Oh.
Well, we'll get it rated. It's fine.
Yeah.
That was really upsetting. Really upsetting. I wonder how many views that original one got, or if they even got shit, because it seems like their fan base is willing to accept anything from them. The second example is DJ, their son, almost drowned. Here's the thumbnail. Let's see. Oh my God. 6 million views. It's literally their son. This is fucking insane. Okay, so let's see. Apparently the mom is in a pool with him and legitimately lets go of him for a second, I guess for clickbait.
Let go. Okay, look. I got
Yeah. Yeah, look at you. Yeah. You don't want to do that.
Can't let go.
Hey, DJ thought he was able to let.
So is that the part you're referring to?
That's it, yeah.
Okay. So I remember as a kid, I was really terrified of water and being in a pool. So to actually violate your child's trust and let him go even for a millisecond to the point where his face is submerged is an absolute betrayal of their trust, and one that would probably severely traumatize him. I mean, I'm speaking for myself because I was
I
terrified
think
of
there's
water.
different views on it. Some people do that, no? Like to teach them.
Well, that wasn't a
personally
teaching
don't,
moment,
but-
though, was it? And because if there's a teaching moment, the framing would be totally different.
Yeah.
I mean, certainly I agree. If you're in the pool and the premise is I'm teaching my child to swim,
Yeah.
and it's like, okay, I'm going to let go of you, that's different.
Yeah, this was more of a thumbnail moment.
Yeah.
And they did use it in the thumbnail, by the way.
Right.
And they titled it DJ Almost Drowned, which honestly, fuck these people.
Yeah.
This is the most upsetting part for me. The next one, Kyrie. Who is this, AB? Who's Kyrie?
The daughter, Kyrie. Or I'm sorry,
I just saw that.
I'm sorry, son. Their other son, Kyrie.
Kyrie, the title of this video is Kyrie got attacked by animals at the zoo. Jesus. And in the thumbnail is goats eating his fucking hand and his hand bloody.
Oh, gross.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Now, if you're not seeing it, it's because I don't want to show kids being abused by their parents, even though it's still up on YouTube and not. Oh, so nothing happened. He's just feeding the.
Nothing happens. He's happily feeding me.
Oh
this
my
goat.
Oh my god, what?
So he's happily feeding a goat. They're loving it. But in the thumbnail,
What?
the
That's
goat ate his
crazy.
hand and he's bleeding. I mean, these
Yeah.
people are shameless, man. How are you going to do that? How are you going to clickbait your own children being injured? It's absolutely shameless. DJ takes mommy's car to go to Toys R Us. 12 million views. Oh, this is from his so his son has his own channel, DJ's Clubhouse. That's fucking crazy and has 11 million views. DJ takes mommy's car to go to Toys R Us. What is outrageous about this one?
Well, this one's a little bit
He's
different.
supposedly
This one doesn't
driving?
have anything explicit, but like the kid is driving, stealing money from his mom's purse, stealing her car keys, and supposedly driving to Toys R Us by himself.
Let's watch. So here is a timestamp from this one. Okay, so this is content for children. I think we can all
Yeah.
agree on that. So he's stealing keys. Now he's stealing money out of the purse. A Supreme bag, may I add you. Hype as frick. So now really you have to think on this because if a kid's watching this, it really normalizing taking the keys and driving and stealing money from your parents, which is crazy. It says 12 million views.
Bizarre, and also they're clearly directing him. So it's the parents' idea.
Of course. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah.
Now here he is operating the car, apparently. Starting the car. His feet don't even come close to... The fuck? I mean, the truth of the matter is that a kid could really watch this and go try to take the car. Right? I mean, I could totally see that.
Yeah.
So when you're operating, the thing about YouTube that's so crazy is like when you're producing content for kids on television and traditional outlets, there are very strict laws protecting children and governing what kind of content and stuff you could show kids. On YouTube, all that shit goes out the door. I don't think on television you could show something like this because it's very dangerous to give that message off. And there's a liability issue as well, where on YouTube, all that stuff is just gone. And so these people don't take any responsibility and they don't think about really what their content is doing to people. This is to me the worst part of the whole thing. I hate it. But obviously, the clown one is and the drowning one were really hard to watch.
Yeah.
Ian, do you have any defense for exploiting children by the Prince family?
I mean, I get it. I've played pranks on my son too. It's all in good fun.
You have a son? Sorry.
Yeah, my son is. I have a son. His name's Dyson.
Oh, you're talking
really
about the
good.
vacuum?
He's a good kid. See, just the other day, I threw a bunch of pennies everywhere as a prank, and he just swallowed them all up and totally wrecked his motor.
Got him!
You're saying that you killed your own son for a prank.
I mean, he was out of commission for a while. He was being a big baby about it. He should have just sucked it up.
Sounds like he did try, but it ultimately was his demise.
Anyways, it's just entertainment at the end of the day. It teaches them to, be
All right. Thank you, AI Ian. Thank you. All righty. He short-circuited, it seemed like he was computing too fast. AB, what do you have to say in rebuttal, in closing, exploiting children? Please proceed.
Clearly, the defense attorney can't assimilate what it's like to be human. Maybe that goes for all the Prince family fans, watchers, viewers. So I can understand why he would defend them. But for us normal human beings, we find it very disturbing to exploit children in this way. I rest my case.
Well, Hila, on the count of exploiting children, as I touched on before, when you're on YouTube, you're able to circumvent laws and regulations to protect children. Therefore, you can find channels like Prince Family that's cultivating an extremely toxic and dangerous environment for their family, for their kids, and for people watching their videos. This is a problem. The problem, of course, is that when the parents are using their own children as props in their videos, as a vehicle for making money, who's looking out for the best interests of those kids at that point? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And so, really, who is the parent in this situation? I mean, kids must be protected, they must be guided. And when the parent has a conflict of interest to do that, you have a huge problem on your hands. Mm-hmm. I will also submit that the clown prank is one of the saddest, most disturbing things I've seen on YouTube, up there with Daddy of 5. Mm-hmm. I feel horrible for that kid. No child should mistrust and fear their own parent.
I agree with that.
As I touched on the drowning one, in which they briefly dropped him in the pool, albeit for a moment, they used that frame for the thumbnail, which was very disturbing. His face was submerged in the water, and they also said he drowned. Perhaps the most grave charge, the court finds the Prince family guilty on exploiting children. Guilty